longest time. Famous athletes such as Mark McGuire, Miriam Jones, Sammy Sosa, they're all known for their great athleticism. More notably, or at least lately, for their falls from from grace due to discovery of steroid use. Using steroids to enhance performance in sports can be costly in both in the criminal sense, and it could result in a huge disappointment for fans, alike. So my topic is, what are anabolic steroids? And basically, throughout my research, I wanted to know the history behind steroids and what led to this modern day controversy in sports. It can be defined as, by the American Heritage Dictionary for the English language, as a group of synthetic hormones that boost the storage of protein and growth tissues. There's some usages for steroids that are prescribed by doctors. Doctors prescribe them to patients who have puberty-related genetic disorders that helps increase growth and appetite for those that have those types of disorders. Also, people such as bodybuilders, and weightlifters that are in the gym use them to achieve higher levels of strength and grow bigger, basically promoting a better overall self-image of themselves. Gives them better confidence. There's some desirable effects and some undesirable effects. Some of the desirable effects are increased lean body mass and increased strength in your muscles and basically power. Undesirable effects can include high blood pressure, can include acne and mood swings, just to name a few. People become very volatile when taking steroids, very edgy. Aside from the unwanted desires of steroids, I wanted to take a step back and look at the history of steroids and how it came about to be such a controversial topic. What I learned was, in the 1950s, a physician by the name of John Mosley Zengler went to Russia with a few other physicians and observed these Russian weightlifters, bodybuilders, lifting just insane amounts of weights, just ungodly amounts of weights. And it's something he's never seen before. So following his trip to Russia, he came back to America to experiment with injecting straight testosterone into weightlifters. Upon injecting them, these weightlifters began feeling strange. It felt weird. Something wasn't right, and the results were unsatisfactory. They weren't gaining, they weren't really gaining much in their strength. So after Zengler continued with experimenting with various substances, he found one without obviously undesirable effects. In 1958, it was released by Siva Pharmaceuticals, and it was his creation. The actual name is, bear with me, methandrolstenoline, and it was released under the trade name of Dianabol. Most commonly, it was used to treat burn victims and the elderly. The reason being is, when people suffer burns, their testosterone stops working, and they're not able to, in the recovery process, they're not able to promote muscle growth. So by injecting, doses of testosterone into muscles helps keep them, somewhat, have more strength than they would without it. Also is used by off-label users, such as bodybuilders, during this time, and, just throughout, history, in weight room, people, if you go to a gym, you can see people who obviously it's pretty apparent, just completely jacked up, and you're in the gym working out, and you're doing it for hours and hours a day, and you see results, but not like them, they're just, I don't find it good. So that's some of the history behind it. Now we're looking at the modern day controversies surrounding steroids. There's two sides of the debate. There's people that are anti-steroids and there's people that are for steroids. To quote an article steroids, it's against steroids. In the article, Sports Baseball Takes a Hit, published by Time Magazine.com, NBC Sportscaster Bob Costas can be quote saying, we've got to have some comprehensive drug testing for 3 reasons. It's an unlevel playing field. It's forcing some of us to make decisions to either fall behind competitively or place our own health at risk. And third, many of us have achieved great things with legitimately. With it, why should we lower ourselves to these cheating bums and doubt cast on our achievements? On the other side, there's pro steroids. There are people that are kind of nonchalant about it. They don't care. They'd rather, they think that athletes will always seek the next best thing, whether it be the same idea as protein powders, creatine, or any other training supplements. That was quoted by Kate Schmidt. She did a column for the Sunday commentary for the Dallas Morning Star. She's also a former Olympian who was an Olympian during the 70s. Fair play and honesty ought to play a significant role in sports. Do your attitudes favor or disfavor steroids use? The debate will continue. Today I've established the following: the definition of steroids, the uses, medical uses of it, and personal reasons why people use it, the positive and adverse effects, the original uses of it, burn victims, used to treat burn victims, and it was also banned in 1976 by the International Olympic Committee or Commission, and it's now can lead to criminal prosecution. So regardless of your position, it's always best to understand the scientific historic background of your subject.
Thank you.